What's up, Otaku Puppies, and welcome back to the Otaku Puppy Podcast. I'm your host, Drock Freak, and today we're diving deep into an anime that's been on my radar for ages, one that finally made its way into my viewing queue, the 2009 series, Aoi Bungaku series. If you're a fan of psychological dramas, literary adaptations, or just something a bit more mature and thought-provoking than your average shonen, then you're definitely going to want to stick around for this one. Now, for those unfamiliar, Aoi Bungaku series is pretty unique. It's an anthology series that takes on a monumental task, adapting 6 renowned modern Japanese literary classics into anime form. We're talking about some heavy hitters here. Osamu Dazai's Ningen Shikaku, also known as No Longer Human, and Hashire Melos, that's Run Melos. Ango Sakaguchi's Sakura no Mori no Mankai no Shita, which translates to In the Forest Under Cherries in Full Bloom, Natsume Suseki's Kokoro, or Heart, and Ryunosuke Akutagawa's Kumo no Ito, The Spider's Thread, and Jigoku-hen, also called Hellscreen. Just reading that list, you can tell this isn't your typical anime fare. These are foundational works of Japanese literature, and seeing them brought to life in this medium is, for lack of a better word, ambitious. My journey with Aoi Bungaku has actually been quite a saga itself. I first added this anime to my must-watch list a few years ago, probably after stumbling upon a recommendation online. But here's the thing, I couldn't find it anywhere. Seriously, I scoured streaming services, physical media retailers, nothing. The only place I could consistently locate it was on Amazon's Japanese site, where it was available on a Region 2 DVD set. And you know me, I have a Japanese PlayStation 2, so I was this close to pulling the trigger, importing it, and dealing with the hassle of subtitles or just winging it with my limited Japanese. I'm so glad I didn't, because lo and behold, it recently popped up on YouTube, at least for now. So if you're curious, go check it out while it's still there. It's truly a hidden gem that's finally getting some much-deserved accessibility. So far, I've only managed to watch the portion of episodes covering Osamu Dazai's Ningen Shikaku, which spans the first 4 episodes. And let me tell you, it grabbed me right from the start. Ningen Shikaku delves into the life of a high school student, Yozo Oba, who feels fundamentally alienated from humanity. He seeks solace in narcotics and increasingly destructive behaviors to escape the profound dispiritedness that has consumed his life. As he drifts through different stages of his existence, interacting with various women and facing societal pressures, his journey culminates in a harrowing questioning of his very being and purpose in the world. It's dark, it's introspective, and it's incredibly powerful. I thought the Ningen Shikaku adaptation was truly interesting. The animation style for this segment, with its muted colors and almost painterly, stark aesthetic, perfectly captured the melancholic and detached atmosphere of Dazai's narrative. Having some background on Osamu Dazai's own life, his struggles with depression, drug use, and feelings of alienation, which tragically ended in suicide, I felt that the anime did a remarkable job reflecting his personal experiences and emotional landscape within the story. It wasn't just an adaptation of words on a page. It felt like a visceral portrayal of a soul in torment. It really makes you think about the human condition and how society can often crush individual spirits. It's not an easy watch by any means, but it's a profoundly rewarding one if you're prepared for its intensity. After finishing the Ningen Shikaku arc, I decided to jump straight into the next story, which is Ango Sakaguchi's Sakura no Mori no Mankai no Shita. I watched the first episode, which introduces us to a mountain bandit and a mysterious woman he abducts. The story revolves around their twisted love story, if you can even call it that. The woman is clearly not ordinary. There are hints of a supernatural, or at least deeply unsettling nature based on some of her actions that take place early on. To be completely honest, this is where I pause the anime and still haven't decided if I'm going to finish this particular arc, or even if I'm ready to continue the series right away. Sakura no Mori isn't bad per se, but I had a pretty hard time getting into the story. After the intense psychological depth of Ningen Shikaku, the tone shift felt a bit jarring. The woman's behavior, while clearly meant to be unsettling and hint at her extraordinary nature, came across as a bit too silly for me in that first episode. It pulled me out of the immersion, and I found myself struggling to connect with the characters or the unfolding narrative. It felt a little too fantastical and less grounded in the raw human emotion that so captivated me in the first arc. Perhaps it's just a matter of adjusting my expectations, or maybe the specific style of this adaptation just didn't click with me in the same way. However, despite my slight hesitation with Sakura, no mori will I finish the Aoi Bungaku series. Oh yeah, more than likely. Definitely. My curiosity about the rest of the stories, especially Kokoro and Akutagawa's works, is just too strong to leave it unfinished. These are such significant literary pieces, and I'm genuinely interested to see how the other directors and animators approached them. Each arc features a different creative team, so I'm hoping for another segment that resonates with me as deeply as Ningen Shikaku did. It's rare to get an anime that tackles such profound themes in classic literature, so I feel it's worth persevering to experience the full breadth of its ambition. So, have any of you otaku puppies watched Aoi Bungaku series? What were your thoughts on Ningen Shikaku or any of the other arcs? Did you struggle with Sakura no Mori, no Mankai no Shita like I did, or did you absolutely love it? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspectives. Before we wrap up today, I want to give you a heads up for what's coming next on the Otaku Puppy podcast. We'll be sticking with the class of 2009 for our next discussion, and the anime we'll be diving into is the beautiful Yuri series, Aoi Hana. Make sure you're subscribed and have those notification bells rung so you don't miss that video, which, as usual, will be dropping at the end of the month. Thanks so much for tuning in, Otaku Puppies. Your support means the world to me. Keep watching anime, keep exploring new stories, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out! Outro music begins.